It's Shay Seeking, and welcome back. I'm back with another video. So, I don't know. I said there's something detrimental about this week. I'm not sure if this is someone's reign, a short reign here, okay? Um, of something to do with kings or who is the empress, who's the fake empress, who's the copycat, who's the. But on my way to take to do my morning runs, um, I just keep hearing, I am the way, I am the light. When I hear that, it makes me think like whatever they're trying to do don't even really trip. You see what I'm saying? Because I feel like what it is low key energies come towards me, right? But I feel like in the scope of things, who they exalt and lift up in society is another person, a copycat. The copycat. Okay? So um whatever that is going to have to look very flashy and very nice. It catches people's eye. The one that looks more like a peasant, like Jesus would have looked, because Jesus didn't have anything really, any money or anywhere to really call his anything in his name, I would say, right? But people could call on the Father in his name and get things, right? So this would be funny to try to distort who Yeshua is, okay, or the Christ is at that time. And other people are gaining something off of someone's name. And the other person is not, they haven't had the proper leadership. You see what I'm saying? Like this would be like Simba in the Badlands, or with going to the Badlands and then end up being exiled and chilling and playing around with Timon and Pumbaa instead of learning how to run his nation, right? So, so there's something about those 7 heads and 7 mountains, which makes me think about the 7 stars, and also makes me think about 7 the 7 colors of Joseph's coat when they tried to sell him off into slavery, which Joseph could be a feminine energy. I resonate with Joseph a lot, with these people trying to play in my face and make it seem like I am not who I am, or try to sell me off into some type of slave trade or something like this. I feel like this is what has happened, and we're not really privy to the fact of these internment camps in real life. Okay, the wind is picking up. Okay. Let's see. Let's catch wind of what's going on here. All right. So this could also be them disregarding Joseph, and then somebody coming and picking Joseph back up after they have been cast out, or after they try to act like he wasn't one of them or something like this, and then come back and say, you are one of us. But I feel like this has to do with like a crashing something, because I feel like, I don't know, it like Taurus energy has changed a little bit, but I don't know if this is just a facade or whatever this is. I'm just watching the energy, catching wind, and kind of paying attention. Not so much trying to lean on images, okay? Because I know that somebody be trying to get me out of my character by making me wonder, okay? This beast could be, again, I feel like this Libra energy, okay? I feel like somebody could be making a feminine energy or a high priestess a lamb. I feel like I resonate with the lamb, and I feel like there are 2 masculine energies that I identify with the lamb, or lamb energy. The way that people could possibly pass it off right now. Because it's almost like when you are that energy that people are rejecting or something like this, but then they come to you and they treat you some kind of way when it's because people crowded around Jesus to ask questions. But again, in the physical, what I'm saying with being a living God and living biblical times, and catching wind of where we're at in the text, and being able to prophesy, or being an oracle or a seer of God. Because again, this is not your mama's Bible study, because his story lies, we tend to tell hers, which is the story of the Americas, the true old world or motherland in my eyes, from my research. So, Africa to me just mean a very old place or long time ago. All right. So again, when we're talking about this whole energy of Africa, think about even the East Coast being Africa, because this is where I've identified it on ancient maps. And that may be why people are going into those areas. Like I said, I feel like it got something to do with the black water energy off the East Coast and the people that resonated there, the oldest people or the first people that someone would have met when they came here to, maybe the Dutch or something like this. Okay, there may be some German energy or something that have to do with this too, but I digress. So last night, well, this morning, I fell asleep with the book of Psalms, and there was like a victorious moment here. So again, we have this victory of the lamb energy, but I feel like if this, it's something about this God energy and this lamb of God. Is this a lamb trying to take an aim at God, or you know what I'm saying? Or is this the lamb, or is this someone that wants to be the lamb? I mean, because, they have a large following or something like this. And this is why they keep my following down. I don't know what this is. All right. But I look at this person as my special person. I'm not sure if they feel that way about me all the time, because I feel like every time these masculines they're trying to raise up another feminine energy that doesn't have the power. She just appears to be abundant materialistically. When they want to really know something about the biblical text or something that goes deeper, I feel like they come to me. Okay? This is just what I see. I feel like some of these mountains or whatever these cups or these mountains could represent, again, these mountainous women as oracles and seers, as possibly, people that deal with law or land energy. And then you have the spiritualist or the biblical or the high priestess energy of like the Torah holder. But then you have also the empress, who is the heralder of truth. The empress can embody all of the energy in the deck, because I feel like the emperor represents that masculine energy that's cleft in the rock. That could be in her crown chakra, okay? At times. So this person, we are one, could mean that you are one with this person. But when the wind changes and this person wants to, but again, I feel like some of this has to do with alliances or sexual immoralities or things like that as well. As to this masculine leaping from, like Solomon leaping and shit in the book of Solomon or the Song of Solomon, leaping from one mount to the next, okay? Why these women feel like they have lost everything when that masculine energy leaves. They feel depleted, they feel defiled, they feel longing for this energy, okay? Some of them. It might take you might stumble a little bit and have to catch yourself. But for me, I feel like it just makes me dig deeper within me, because I know with or without those energies, I am still who I am. As powerful, if not more powerful than them, no matter what kind of connections they have in society. Okay? As that chosen one is how you don't have to look at it that way. Never. But I really don't care. I had to go through this. I've bore and carried my cross and been naked or bare or exposed or whatever. And I'll be damned, like I said, if somebody that didn't go through that necessarily. Right? Because, again, a lot of us put in the work. I've been putting in the work for 12 plus years on this curriculum or whatever that I put together here online. Some of these people have just come in 5 years, 10 years, or some shit like this, but they're all linked to me. They're all connected to me, going against me, or having something to do with this. So, again, copycat energy of this, right? Okay? So it's like riding someone's coattail or touching someone's garment or wanting to rub the genie or touch the wheel of fortune. Top of the decks, we have the Star card. Some big elk kind of energy here, okay? We have rebirth here, okay? With the spring equinox, all right? We have somebody being tied up here, all right? Judgment being called, a woman, a child, and a masculine energy. I don't know why I'm picking up on some kind of woman energy. Do we have, yeah, we have double judgment. Yeah, we have double judgment here. All right. There may be some energy of a mother, a father, and a small boy. And then in this one here, we have judgment in this judgment in reverse. And this has to do with maybe, yeah, judgment amongst some people. It looks like a lot of people. And they look like they're in separate boats or separate ships, relationships or something like this in reverse. But this judgment in reverse make me feel like, I don't know, this might be a false judgment, or somebody did something unethical in order to judge or shine light on a family situation. Somebody wanted to make it look like somebody's family or their unit is not all that, or to pick it apart slowly and pick at the meat of it. This is kind of like what I feel like we're reading even in this text here. All right, for like no good reason, to mess with someone's foundation, and then whoever was doing this, they're actually getting caught up because of whatever it is with this child and whatever this is that's binding them. All right, but I don't know. This could be two ways here. I see something that happened in the past where this has happened, and I feel like something is happening in the future. All right, or something could be currently happening now with two people in a child, birthing a nation or a child or something. Okay. So the seven mountains. Yeah, is the mind that hath wisdom. So again, like I said, this energy, I told you guys, when it comes to wisdom, sometimes I see the unicorn on the English coat of arms. And I feel like this is the white stag energy. This is the energy here, okay? So this could be a masculine or a feminine energy. This could be one energy, and the star could be the other energy. This could be the feminine, okay? Like this could be my energy, and then this could be, like I said, the emperor energy can be cleft in the rock or at the top or in the head or the mind. So, and I feel like when twin flames, it's the same way. It's just whoever makes the people see these wonders fastest, or whoever is going to be dealing with technology right now to send out something like in some kind of way here, okay? That could be in some kind of, again, like I said, I see past, present, and future. You have to be able to discern or catch what's being told here, all right? Because again, we have this energy here of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this may be 6 or 7 stars. So maybe one star is not with this energy. Hold on, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. But this, see, it's 6 stars on her, but there's the 7 at the top. Because I feel like I'm hearing heaven must be missing an angel. So I feel like this person is wrapped up with these stars and neglecting the cries of this woman, trying to make sure she has some kind of space. I told you, this give me that peppermint energy. Somebody trying to buck at the real energy because she know that this energy is being shed, like some kind of light is being shed on. This could also mean that this feminine energy may be having a girl, and this feminine energy could be having a boy. But I feel like this feminine energy is done under judgment for something. That's why she's all tied up like that, jacked up by these stars here. All right? Because, again, I don't know, this other person is sitting here wallowing or whatever. And again, the fact that this is pink on this side and blue makes me think about an emperor or something having two feminines pregnant, and one is pink and one is blue. But I feel like, again, at some point in time, this time somebody could be like, okay, this is what it is. They may be even fooling someone. Because I feel like I seen something that came in my feed today talking about an emperor, that the emperor and his wife, okay, or his mistress. It was either the mistress and the emperor, or the emperor and his wife were treating one of the other empress or wife some kind of way, okay? Until he found out that she was pregnant. But then again, damn, this energy gives me something else though too. Because I feel like that's a copycat too. There's only an all energy right now today, period. A chosen one. There's not chosen ones, there's a chosen one. And then also when we talk about those the other ones that are just chosen, okay? Many are called, but only few are chosen, but they're not the chosen one. They're not the Ace of Cups. They're not the one that has a large scope on things. Now, rather, the people want to embrace that energy, okay, and help that energy do what they're supposed to be doing to correct things, and not about just taking from people or while or just sitting there and getting yourself to the top of the mountain and getting yourself set and not really, you know what I'm saying, or worried about your brother or your sister. You're more so worried about using your money or your finances to ensnare them or trap them. This could be this too, that an angel here may be being entrapped by some stars, because I feel like this could be this energy of this water energy or peppermint energy, but at the same time I feel like it's bouncing off of my fucking energy. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like that, where somebody could be thinking that this could be a masculine over here, all right, in this energy wallowing away because he feels like I'm stuck on what these stars need instead of focusing only on source. All right, which I do. I focus on the word, and I focus on divine masculine and God and myself at this point in time. I left myself out the equation for a long time. But I feel like somebody sees that I'm doing that, and this person may be AI formulated. This may be a demon, so she may have some different type of powers that she can use or utilize in the background. All right, but I feel like whatever this is, all right, whatever this is, solely lately I've been concentrating on the masculine energy. But again, it's a smack in the face because I feel like the masculine energy doesn't do the same. It's like I am supposed to do this, and this masculine energy is disregarding anything that would bring me comfort, even of the heart, mind, body, or soul, or any materialistically, financially, or whatever. They're not worried about that. And it's funny because I put up this. There was a Muslim man speaking about. Well, I think he was his attire made me think so. And he had a good point. He did there was a podcast, and I posted on my Facebook of him speaking to a woman. And, he was saying, it's important to be able to empower these women in whatever way, like bring an idea to her. She's going to birth something new, or she's going to bring or build onto it, or something like this. And I feel like this is the thing that for some reason my masculines don't like to, they may see me that's my weak spot. And I feel like they don't nurture that for reasons to have control over me, to have it like I have to come to them, you know what I'm saying, or some shit like this, okay? So I don't know. It's something about this energy here. Because again, there's a lot of trading spaces or something going on here. And again, this is making me think about temple number 7 here. All right? So again, this could be somebody thinking like this angelic being was trapped up with too many different energies, and then this person was left crying, vice versa. It could flip flop, okay? Whatever this is. But I feel like judgment from a higher realm is being called on it. But I feel like somebody is taking that judgment and exalting. They're going to either exalt the proper person and not let you and not let me know, so I'll feel like I'm out of the loop or something like this, and so it's not for me to know, or they're going to exalt the wrong person and try to give me symbolic energy as if it's that I don't have anything to worry about while these people are prying on me or still plotting on me. Okay? Because again, I'm telling you, I feel like we got these southern kingdoms and shit like this, and we got the northern kingdom. Again, I feel like whatever this is, they are exalting someone who is not even able to operate. Right? They may operate with these people that they're working with, but they don't have the real tact to do so. I feel like they're just taking anybody from my family or something, trying to place them in that position of empress within my neighborhood, or they're allowing an imposter from the south or some shit like this to come up here and prance around as if they're me around my family and friends and get close and get the popularity of the town or something. It's something weird like that, okay? So we just gonna call, like, again, this could be what happened in the past. Someone could be coming to make it right, or they may be on the same shit, okay? Because I talk about real time shit. See, there's many places we could go in this Bible with these thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions of words. But again, source take me where we need to go. So even if this is something that happened last year and I'm just catching on to it because someone's been hiding the kingdom from me, or not hiding themselves from me in the garden and not wanting to deal or work with me or sit with me, that, that just also or turning the neighborhood or the community against me, that just shows even more who is the real fucking goat, or this energy of this lamb, or this energy of a lion, or the energy of this elk energy, or this moose, or whatever energy. So I'm tired of people playing in my face. So we have something about, the sarcophagus or whatever we were talking about, I feel like in the text yesterday or whatever, being found. I feel like this has something to do with Southern California or something like this, okay? This could even mean somebody that is of this energy, but they're bound. That people tried to bury somebody or tried to hide someone or confine them, a concubine or something like this, okay? Yeah, because we have this energy of acquisition here in it's in the reverse, cuffing season. So somebody could have been cuffing someone. But again, this is a really weird, because I feel like there's something about these Siamese twins energy that I'm picking up, that the government or these higher ups or these world leaders have been watching someone, but only to take from. They have already been picked other feminine energies that they would prefer to use, that don't have real power to exalt over the real Yeshua feminine energy messenger, or Christ energy, okay? There's something that's going on here, and I feel like, it's like a little bit unfair, and sometimes I stumble and I feel jaded for a second, because again, we're dealing with trickster energies. Whatever you're reading in here, for me, I've observed this time that there's trickster energy, but it could be just this time because there's a female Messiah energy, and they don't want to admit to that. Or they've been able to, it may be a female or someone that is masculine on the outside but feminine on the inside, that has been doing this or coming as these particular chosen ones throughout the test of time. It's something about this. We go spiritual, we go loco over here with the information. So I don't know. It's not going to sound like, again, like we talked about in the biblical text, some people are going to come with stuff that's going to jade you or something like this, where you're going to feel jaded, but it is what it is. Some of this stuff is not written, but you can sense it and you can see it going on. So we're just going to go ahead and read this really quick, okay? Yeah, somebody's taking like a prideful something, attempt towards someone. And I feel like it's with lies or manipulation, because we got the Ace of Swords in reverse. And the Ace of Swords don't really come in reverse for me. There might be something like this, a union. So if somebody is coming back towards my energy, this is telling me that they may already have been joined with someone, or they may be leaving whatever this union is, or they're trying to solidify something and make it stronger in the north. It's like the Queen of the South she done got the South already set up, even though the whole kingdom is thine, mine, period, at this time. But they have focused and done this plan. They know who the chosen ones and one are from birth. When they birth in the nation, all right? This is why some of us were already on that pedestal and exalted, okay? And I feel like also a part of this was because they thought that they would exalt the one that they thought was the less. I don't even know why I'm hearing James the less and James the more, but this could be like Blackamoor energy as well, all right? So I feel like that's what they were doing to bury someone, but they found out that someone is holding some other sacred knowledge here, okay? I feel like this is what we're talking about. Now, I didn't just sit there and let this thing go out. I should have plugged it up. I really should have. And now we're gonna have to wait. Well, hold on, let me go get a real Bible. I was using my laptop, but I'm gonna go get a real Bible. All right, it's kind of scary because in that movie, I think I'm gonna watch that movie. It's in like Chinese or Mandarin or something like that. But I feel like I'm gonna try to find out what movie this is, because it's funny that my throat is hurting really badly. And I've been having like again these dreams about someone like shoving something that sounds down someone's throat, okay? And so I feel like that clip coming up in my feed was very significant. Something here, where again it was showing this empress in her older days in this energy, a masculine energy here that was abusing her because she was the empress. Okay, but I feel like the empress hold the real power anyways. The empress has probably always been the son of God. She is the son of God, and she may be also the son of man. We're talking maritime and indigenous energy here. All right, so the earth is trying to reject that energy right now because it has something to do with the waters, but they cannot. They cannot, and this is when whatever their tyrannical energy, whether they've been hiding it or not, they know that I have the power to crush them all and turn that inverted or upside down triangle right the fuck back in the upright, okay? So, I feel like, yeah, this is surrounded by the fall probably of Babylon is what they're calling it or whatever. All right? But I feel like the fall of Babylon don't have nothing to do with me, even though we babble on here. But also Babel could be, the ending, like them trying to cut off the true Hebrews or the true sons of God, right? To exalt someone who is only the son of man instead of exalting what God did differently and made someone that is dual. He made Adam both male and female and called them Adam. All right. And then I feel like this could be where we're missing, where, someone may miss the mark. They had the same amount of power. No, I don't think neither one had more, but in this today's society, with holding on to this masculine energy, these women ain't come to play. You hear me? And we don't have to speak everything that need to be said. These feminine energies that are with me have not come to play with you. It's that energy, I'm telling you. Stop playing around. It's something about it here. It's something about this here. Okay? So again, we had those cards out last night with the woman in the scarlet dress or whatever that was fallen ill or fell down and was dead. But we also know that there's times when somebody appeared to be dead or pierced and they were not. I feel like this has something to do because it said something about an hour. These people had an hour to have the power of the beast. And I feel like this was a masculine energy, possibly that Libra, number 11, all right, sending in energy to find out something. This is they were hating on somebody. It was a large energy of hate. Somebody was hating on someone heavily yesterday. I could feel it. It made me not even really want to do videos, but really just go within or go to source and listen to listen to scripture or really contemplate on what was going on around within me and around me. All right. So I feel like there was hate. I feel like they're trying to make it seem like it's somebody else so somebody else don't know that hate is coming towards them. It's just a weird energy, but I pick up on all angles, okay? All right? And then I pick on that direct line that's never going to change. It's always going to be coming this way, regardless of what somebody is doing. So I don't know why, because again, a masculine or another feminine might have the reason why they are trying to make their call out or give like some type of not a proclamation, something to God. I'm saying like a plea, okay? Because when it's not trying to use magic or use manipulation to do, it's a plea to God that like, hey, I'm in this living God energy right here, and this is what I sense and what I see. If this is important, if this is something that may help stop someone from making a mistake, that's what it is to be a prophetess and a seer. That's what I'm saying. People don't know, they don't have the same capacity, okay, to talk about these things all the way to the worldly element. Not just, again, a therapist can talk to you about relationships or who like who more. What I'm talking about is something the fuck different. These girls, some of these girls' energy, like I said, they're on the shit I was on 10 years ago. So what are you doing? Like, this let me know that somebody, a masculine energy that's supposed to be loyal to me is being disloyal. And he has gotten, this vampiric, cannibalistic female has gotten a hold on this person. And they both have been enjoying picking at me, whether this is just a test or this is just acts or this is just, you know, whatever. Whoever this is, or just let's make her think she has power, but they're gonna find out who really do hold the power from you trying to destroy someone or take somebody down. I feel like this feminine energy actually has this masculine energy thinking that she is me. Come back to me, because this has something to do with something that happened personally to someone. This, whatever the fuck this is that they've been doing, is not for everyone. Everyone didn't have to be put through that turmoil and come to the conclusion of these things their whole entire life and then still be treated that way. Like somebody try to treat you like a fucking dog when you know who the real motherfucker is. And these people do too. That's why they still be watching. But you think you're gonna exalt somebody over me after I done put in the work. I don't give a fuck who it is. And you know this bitch been stealing from me. I don't care who it is. I'ma let it be known. We got mass destruction, weapons of mass destruction, weapons of mass distraction. That's all that is. So again, it made me think about 1 hour, because I feel like a masculine energy may have been mimicking, or someone may have been trying to act as though they are this masculine energy and mimic. Because in reality, I feel like they might have harmed this man already, and they're covering up his death and covering up something that would be inherited. If they haven't, this will happen. This masculine will find out that damn Shalonda was telling me this. He could charge right ahead and try to be smiling in my face or do whatever this is, but it will be coming to pass possibly. I hope not. But what I'm saying is, what is my word is bond. If somebody is not right for this person, they are only trying to get to this person because they're trying to get over on me or get to me. And I feel like this person know that. This person would even die for it. I feel like it is me. Right? But somebody else is exalting themselves right now as it's something that has happened here, guys, in real time. Okay? So this is making me also think about, you know, like I said, more vampiric energy, which doesn't necessarily mean drinking the blood of someone, but, you know, this could be also cutting the breast of someone and taking their heart out, or heartbreak, or Three of Swords energy I'm getting here. Someone using some kind of magical powers or something like this. Somebody could be using anything. You know, some of us are being used. I'm hearing some of them want to be used, and some of them want to be used, want to use you, and some want to be used by you. All right? I don't know why by you. I said by you, like Eve's by you or whatever. But definitely something like this, okay? Someone maybe wanted to make it right, but then once you give them a key, then they'll come and trample over me. I don't know why something is having me say it like that, but that's the way that they wanted me to say it, okay? This is the way that the energy and source and the ancestors want it to be said. All right? Because somebody is tricky dicky. So, let's go ahead and read this, okay? So, yeah, of the great harlot who sits on many waters, okay? With whom the kings of the earth are committed, have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth were made drunk with the wine of her immorality. Okay? So, somebody has healing blood, and someone has stealing blood. I'm hearing something about vines and leaves. I'm not going to go into detail about it. All right? But this is making me think somebody has created something that may have a stronghold in the laboratory. It's making me think about temperance. I'm seeing the temperance card. Somebody has made something in the laboratory. Something is natural. Something was naturally occurring, and someone made something in the laboratory to block it or something, however it goes, whichever way it goes. Mm. And he took away in spirit into a desert. Now this desert could be a desert, or this could be like a dry lands or something like this, or dry, something dry. This could be yoni energy spiritually, because it's all tied in. It could be, I don't even know why I heard cottonmouth, but it could also be a calcified pineal gland. And I saw a woman sitting upon a scarlet colored beast. Okay. I don't know why this is making me think about this card here. Because I think some of this is beyond our reach. We can't do anything about it. Like some of you have been taken and probed. It's just the thing. I don't care what you say or whatever. But again, I feel like some of us have been. We would not be privy of this. But I know my sensors still pick it up. Okay. All right. It says, and he took me away in spirit into the desert. So this may be this here. Okay. I don't know if this is making me think a masculine's friend or family member or another businessman or something did this, but maybe a masculine may be trying to act like he didn't have nothing to do with it, but he could have been the one that set it up so that he can gain power over the real Empress energy. All right. So these men. I'm telling you, I feel native energy. I feel, again, United States corporation, and I sense Russia, China. I've sensed all of these energies hating the woman. Now this could be, now listen, we can talk about nations of the Americas, okay? Like native nations or other nations as well. I can't not say it the way that I'm saying it, okay? That hate a woman that keeps talking about she's a Topchinist or she's asterisk and she had 2 kings and she was before everybody. Then she's Sekhmet and she's the American lion that's supposed to be extinct. And she can claw with her claws throughout the fucking desert and take people down and be in a bloodbath as well by herself, a loner. Someone looked at too strong as a warrior empress in order to be. I'm getting that Mandarin energy too. Maybe it got something to do with that image that I put up on my Instagram yesterday. All right, but again, this is the loyalty that she has to the men in her life. That could be curiosity could kill the cat. All right, but it might be Bassett, really, the bitch that been at your feet trying to act like she you or me. All right, so this is what I'm seeing here. I feel like there's a couple of Bassett energies. I feel like these people might have been chained to you. Some of these women may have been chained to you as ladies in waiting, or your women of court. Okay. But they've been not waiting on you. They've been preying on you. With my energy, they have not been waiting on me. They have been preying on me and preying on my downfall. The Wicked Witch of the West. Renegade Witch energy. We got the one of the East out of New York, possibly. We got the one from the South out of Georgia, possibly. And we got the one of the North that would be one of my family members. Maybe even a leprous energy, hidden gem energy. Maybe even because I'm picking up even this energy of this other. If I'm Shay, then this Ra Shay energy, okay? Ain't no kin to me. But I feel like Ra Shay may be Sophia breed. That could mean many things. You could take it how you want to. Somebody know what I'm talking about. I'm hearing Robin Thicke, Lost Without You. This could be somebody sending this energy. Okay, it brought tears to my eyes, actually. Maybe somebody recuperating from something here. And wanting to reach out or wanting to, you know, be at home or at peace. But maybe when they, I don't know, they feel like they didn't get peace or something when they came back to the area they were in. So I feel like that may be why I was saying touch not my anointed, but I don't know who it was for. So I was very scarce with it because I feel like somebody is trying to get their foot in to let this bitch in, and it'll be off with your fucking head. I'm tired of it. Like, it's some bitches that, yes, I won't dead because I know what the fuck you been doing. Now, we could be talking about paper genocide or otherwise. That's what dead mean. Somebody could already be dead in the eyes of law, and that's why they're being able to do these things in the dark. Somebody may not be. They may be actually marked up as white, and then they should not be, other people should not be able to harm them, but they should not be able to harm other people either that's white or that carry both them titles. So last night, it's making me think that other energy because Sophia Breed, but my sister called, okay? And I was speaking with her, okay? So, like, I call my sisters, like, these are people that's close enough to be my sisters. Okay? And like I was telling her, I know I don't mean to be offensive or whatever, but I know what I be sensing after I sense something. And there was a couple things that she said, but I don't think she caught it or I caught it until later. And I was telling her how, like, spirit, God, and other energies can use people, you know, to be, you know, doing things or whatever. And this is why I don't be talking that much, you know, or like I feel some kind of way after conversations or whatever. And yeah, I just feel like, again, somebody was trying to use that as a baiting tactic or something because we hadn't talked in months. And I knew every time I ring my phone ring and they know it's going to be somebody that I'm cool with and that I actually still, you know, care about. And, you know, I just know that I'm keeping my distance from everybody right now, but it is not to be offensive. They know the conversation going to be long and strong. Okay, and I feel like a whole bunch of people was waiting on the line, listening or tapping into my phone last night, listening to the conversation to try to either bring me down or take something out of there to know where they stand. I feel like there is a masculine that uses this sister in particular that's connected to this Rasha energy, and Rasha may be connected to a starseed of Sophia Breed. Okay, so just in case a motherfucker think I'm stupid, you see what I'm saying? Because a lot of us don't know, or a lot of people don't know when they're being used, but I have the gift of discernment on that fucking level. Wisdom on that level. And it's no offense, but I'm not going to tuck tail or bow down to nobody. There's not going to be no other female before or after me. So even if this Rasha energy is older when she look, and you know what I'm saying, this could be, you know, my Sophia could be a child of hers spiritually, or she could be spiritually connected. You see what I'm saying? In some kind of way, you know, that's kind of eating at me a little bit. All right. Yeah, because but then last night I also found out that somebody had a house in my name in my old town that I never lived or bought a house in that town, and it made me think about, you know, something here. Because it was a family member connected to that house as well. So it's making me think about that fucking inheritance, and I'm just wondering what this is, or is this another clue to the puzzle here? But I'm not gonna speak too much about what it is. Okay, I'm just saying. These are things that Source was showing me all at once. I don't know if I could take it all at once, okay? And then I felt kind of strange this morning, almost like somebody tried to pull a swapperoonie by placing a red hill energy in between the lovers. So we have this star energy here, okay? We have this energy of this, where did it go? Yeah, of this angel here. They're trying to save or something like this. This person think that they the baddest bitch, okay? They may even try to be overly aggressive or something like this, or they may be overly, you know, assertive. We had assertive. Wait, is it still here? Could be assertive with the way they deliver their message. It may be prompt, it may be, you know, haughty or whatever, but at the same time, all right, it don't matter to me. Okay, they only they may be able to even see this person's pain, so they feel bad for this person here, but there's an ulterior motive here. Also, I just heard switch that birth, okay, or conception. All right. Well, I don't know. We can figure out maybe later on what that is. This may be why King of Cups is in reverse here, and we got King David in reverse here, okay, and then we got a 3 of Swords here. All right. But I feel like somebody's coming in like not so fast, motherfucker. Okay? And this is what I was thinking. I was seeing this play out in my head on the way to pick up these people. Somebody about to get a tower moment. And I don't think it's who the multitude thought it would be. See, it's something about rejecting me. Or rejecting someone. I feel like it's rejecting me. Anybody else can come on here and speak for their own self. You see what I'm saying? I think Jesus, when they was coming to Jesus, he was telling them what was coming from his mind's eye, his point of view, his parables, with the details, the visions, and the images that he had. Because yes, they said Jesus used images. All right, because the tarot is in the Torah, and the Torah is in the tarot. All right? Did it say Jesus had to be a man? No. I feel like it's a masculine, feminine energy that is the Yeshua and Christ energy, period. Many times they have been able to discard the real Christ energy, all right, and lift up something that's fake, that just wanted to be seen some kind of way in society and have certain things. They didn't have anything really built. They're not the real backbone. See, the backbone is going to maybe not look so dressed up as nicely, and she may have her hand out because a lot of people try to hide the backbone, all right? It's covered up by other things, skin, whatever, flesh or whatever. But I don't see why that happens. I feel like it's the best of both worlds. Nah, motherfucker, ain't nobody blocking me from nothing. I'm coming for the fuck it all. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, whoever is claiming, talking about who had your hand in the cookie jar, who, me, yes, you, couldn't be, then who, motherfucker? We talking about stolen thrones? Well, who know about that? So you see, you'll see these people and all this stuff about splitting dynasties and the logos. You gotta look at these groups the same way we was looking at so-called celebrities a couple months ago or years ago. Because again, a lot of these people have more power and authority right now over said so-called celebrities, because all of them were not horrible. All elites are not horrible. It's the system or the fucking construct. So these people have been able to confiscate or work with these foreign nations in order to gain some type of power. Now, nobody's saying that you don't have to work with foreign nations. But where's your heart? What your soul look like, bitch? What are you doing? If you have to crush your sister or your brother to get there, what are you doing? I know what these people do. That you don't. A masculine say, "Well, no, you just saying that because she had." No, you just ain't thinking properly. Somebody that got in your motherfucking head, and probably you need to sit your ass down too. Because when it comes to the Empress or the Empress/Empress, if it have to be, there's only one, not two. Because I feel like when it comes to this energy, there's only one female that was looking to stand right next to you. And I feel like this is this fucking energy right here, okay? That we talking about. Somebody think that they going to have some type of glory with someone, and she just smiling in your face and want to take your place. The same way these motherfuckers did me is the same way that this person is going to do them or has. And if you that stupid and you just saying, oh, well, she could do this and she could do that, and you supposed to be a leader, sit your ass down. You ain't no leader. You letting something else lead your motherfucking ass. And that's when you need to take a seat. I feel like that's what they were trying to use, wand magic or some shit on me to try to make it seem like I'm just supposed to be like subdued and replenished and wake up like, oh my God. No, because I feel like whatever it is was going on in the ether with a masculine, you done already fucked that up, because whatever they sending this way ain't what that is. All right? So, I don't know. And it ain't gonna say, no, Jesus or whatever is not in 2022 is not gonna be perfect, period. I don't care what you say. And I'm not gonna sit here and finesse and try to talk a certain way because that's what you want me to do. because you know, or I'm gonna take my chances. I'm on a roll to die. Because again, most of these people that you're talking to, they are doing some type of idol worship. They are doing some kind of idolatry. They are doing some kind of sexual immorality. They cuss when the camera is off, or they curse, put curses and hexes and use witchcraft. They do that. I don't have to do any of that. All right, somebody knows this, but I watch this person real, because again, a peppermint can be something that could be very refreshing. But sometimes if you suck on it too hard, you know those little cracks in it that cut your fucking tongue? That. So you can't talk and they can finish your sentence? That. But where the fuck they get it from in the first place? Somebody will come over here and tell you about your cussing. You couldn't be, but then they're following someone that do the same thing. People need to really just not, okay? All right. So, and he took me away in spirit. Okay. So again, this could be a woman here riding the beast, or I could be a woman riding the beast to people, or somebody else could be, whatever. All right. He took me away in spirit into the desert, and I saw a woman sitting upon a scarlet colored beast. All right, full of the names of blasphemy. I feel like this is also talking about feminine energy intertwining. Okay. I feel like this could be feminine energy intertwining. We could just leave it as that. Because I feel like some of these female demons, again, scarlet colored. Who is scarlet colored normally? Who? Usually, this energy is here. That's calling judgment on these people. This person feel like she got whatever it is. She's the blocker between heaven and hell. So you see what I'm saying? So she is blowing out this trumpet here. But I don't think this is the end all. This is not the last final something. Somebody is mixing up people's words before it even get to the top. They're working day and night and day to twist up the words of a prophet or something, or a prophetess, to make it seem like somebody's saying something that they're not, so that they can have a position. Upon a scarlet colored beast full of names of blasphemy, and having 7 names, okay, and having 7 heads and 10 horns, and heads and 10 horns, and the woman was clothed in purple. Okay, we already read that part. All right. So I'm gonna let this. I don't know why my throat is hurting really bad. It's almost like somebody put something. I don't know. It's like like some acid. Like drinking something that got acid or in it or something like this. Just a really weird feeling. A golden cup full of abomination. So this could be also people trying to tap into, because I felt like yesterday, I just had to let a loud scream out, like, get them the fuck out of here, because I knew that they were trying to send I called somebody out for being the whore of Babylon. Okay? Period. They are dealing with the stars, but the stars are all in her head. She's tangled up with them. I feel like this is, again, the mountainous energies of even a Queen of Pentacles energy, the mountainous energies of the tarot department. Okay? I feel like they're trying to let those tarot members try to get into my energy, and they can't do that anymore. The cup is closed. So what they're doing is tapping or spying or going back to surveillance in order to see what I'm doing. And then that is what's going to cause even more confusion. So it's just whatever they're doing. I'm pointing it out, but am I concerned about it? Partially this morning, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so tired. I don't know if I can keep up, God, please. And I had to listen to the book of Psalms, and I'm like, okay, this is okay. But then I said, whoa, wait a minute. Could this be one of these sons coming back trying to, you know what I'm saying, for their own self or their own purpose here? All right. So again, in her cup of, so this is, like I said, this is somebody looking at something here. This is somebody spying on someone here. Okay, this is kind of scrying here, what I'm doing in this book, okay, with words, or reading in between the lines, okay? But again, this is a Queen of Cups here that has a golden cup full of abominations in the uncleanness of her immorality. So this could be somebody doing shadow work, or this could be some other type of female, okay, that was doing something behind the scenes or in someone's subconscious, and they can see what they were doing in the subconscious, and other people can see what somebody was doing in the subconscious. This is what I feel. I feel like these are the gatekeepers of the subconscious, where they are aware of what they're doing, possibly even their so-called wake state. All right, I'm hearing never sleep though. So even in their wake state, they are aware of like divination, whatever they're doing. I don't even want to get into it because I don't even know nothing about the shit, okay? But I just know what sources tell me. Sometimes I don't even need the book. It's just telling me what they're doing. And the people that's doing it know what they're doing. And they're just like, oh, woe is me. Well, let's figure out what else we can do. We have to shut this person up. You know, it's just like that, okay? Immorality, and upon her forehead was a name written, a mystery Babylon, the great mother of harlotries and the abomination of the earth, okay, of the earth. And I saw the woman drunk with the blood, okay? So yeah. Wonder what a great wonder. Where are we at? 11. And the beast that you saw is not no more himself the eighth. All right. And the 10 horns that thou sawest are 10 kings who have not received a kingdom yet, but will receive authority as kings in 1 hour. Now, see, the funny thing is about this spouse or husband or father figure or whatever this energy is, this person knows how I feel. This person knows the love. You know, person knows the honor. They knows the fair and balanced way that I would deal with them, even knowing the shit that they've done. But I can't allow those people to be over me. I can't allow it. It's almost like, again, I'm feeling like something happened with a meeting, like that meeting that I was geared in on with Victoria, where she had to hurry up and make it to a meeting or something like this. I'm pretty sure that I feel like this, I don't know, I keep seeing something about some place, all right? Somebody might even be claiming that I'm in their business, or I'm spying on them, or I'm stalking them. But I feel like this it's in reverse. God don't give me the keys to see anybody's anything. Sense things, and things just come to me. I don't have to go looking for them. It might be a clue, like somebody comes into my dome, image or energy or somebody's name or something is whispered, and I just do a quick 1-page Google search, like, what's this person's sign? Wait a minute, maybe, oh damn, that's what it is. So it's not like I'm wasting all my time, you know. Am I delighted to see the twin flame that I know is on the 3D? Sometimes when I'm scrolling and I see this person and I see that they look well, but I feel like that could be also a facade because I feel them in a certain way, but not the same way. And I'm going to be left on this planet to wonder. You know what I'm saying? Just like this person, well, not just like this person is wondering, but to a certain extent. Because I feel like Libra, something happened with Libra, the Scorpio Libra a while back, okay? Somebody might be saying, the way that I do things, I'm trying to come at somebody and cut them down. No, but what I refuse to do is stand in the background. No, I'm not going to take the back seat. I'm not going to know who I am and allow somebody else to get the fuck way over me on purpose. No, we can either get there together, and if I see you going ahead of me, motherfucker, yeah. I'm not going to block you from like I said, there's been prosperity before all these other trolls got involved for all of us to a certain level of where we were in our lives when this first started. So I don't want to hear anything about that, and nor did I find these energies. They came to me, okay? So there's no need for me to, this is almost like, no, the little guy this time is the clout. What are you talking about? It's the little guy that is or the little girl that is the clout. But I feel like one of these masculines really want to take me down. Period. A group of them. They don't like my energy because I am just as masculine. I may be a brother. but a female. You see what I'm saying? If we're really talking about energy here, look at it that way. Somebody wants control. But again, this is this woman that has the power over. That's what I want to get into next. But I need to make some tea because my throat is really hurting. So I'm going to go ahead and make me some tea really quick. And I'm going to come back with the video. But I feel like we're really going to get into something here when we get into this energy. Now, I'm pretty sure somebody picked up from where I left off last night in some secret group behind closed doors. And they were all working together, pasting things together, talking about it in some kind of different form in the indigenous community. Somebody might have came up with a fucking rap song about the shit. Somebody was over here in the seer community already flip-flopping it and turning it into something and manipulating it. You know what I'm saying? Or even maybe even seeing the truth in it and exposing the truth. You know, it's whatever. This is how I'm guessing that these people are operating. To try to hurry up and see where is Shalonda so we can find out where and we can manipulate the situation by the time she wake up in the morning. So maybe this might be what it may have been. Someone was saying, don't get no sleep. You got to keep on going with this. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I'm going to wake up and I'm going to shut it down any motherfucking way. So, there.